I've been saying this thing recently about teams being split into home and away, and if you pretended that every team, home and away, was like a different team. I think it was Austin I had pegged as Austin away as the worst team in the league. In that same sense, I might have said before this weekend that LAFC home were the best team in the league, but man, did Wilfred Nancy and the Columbus Crew have a difference of opinion there. Columbus just absolutely blew LAFC out of the water. The first chance of the game came pretty early with Farsi bombing down the wing, I think like in the 4th or 5th minute. And he crosses it in and forces a really good save from Hugo Lloris. This is probably one of the best saves I've seen him make this year. While all of Columbus's chances came from a mix of their system being so effective and getting the right players in the right spots at the right time. You know, really good just positional play. All of LAFC's attacks came from moments of individual talent, like Buanga pulling off a great take on and getting a shot off. None of LAFC's best moments in this game really felt like schemed up to me. And when I say positional play and relational play, because I know I've used those terms a little bit on the channel, and some of you may not know what I mean by that, the Columbus Crew really exemplify positional play. Positional play is in soccer. It's a type of soccer that is very heavily coached. Players are popping up in the spots that they've trained to be in. Everything is very rehearsed. Positional play is big in Europe right now. And relational play is more relying on the relationships between players, improvisation and creativity to create chances, more kind of free-flowing off the cuff. There isn't an approach that is necessarily better. In my opinion, that's one of the beautiful things about this sport to me, is that there are so many different ways for teams to play the game. But also, to be clear, this game wasn't positional versus relational play. LAFC are actually a very positional team. In fact, I think they are over positional, especially when they play in their 4-3-3 shape. Everyone gets stuck in their spots too much. There's just isn't enough interchange and creativity in the midfield, and everything gets really spread out because everyone is kind of just sticking to their spots. Like, here's Denny Buanga's heat map. Personally, I'd like to see a player of his caliber have more license to roam, but that's just not what tactically they were set up to do. And so Columbus had a really easy time isolating and spreading out the LAFC midfield and attack and stretching them really thin. Back to some of the events of the game. Another early chance that Columbus had was a pot shot from midfield. Is it just me, or are players trying to catch the keeper off of the line from midfield more often? I feel like I've been seeing that deep shot a lot more often recently. Columbus get their first goal from a nice cross into a header for Christian Ramirez, and then their second from an insane lofted shot from Cucho, who is just in the craziest form right now. That Rossi, Cucho, and Ramirez front three is really clicking right now, just as good as any attack has like ever clicked in this league. Rossi scores the third, and I always really respect when players don't celebrate against their former teams. Usually, sometimes it's called for, but in this instance, I liked it, but I did mention Columbus's press earlier a little bit. It just spread LAFC so thin and caused a lot of turnovers, and a situation like this is what led to that goal. Palencia for LAFC gets sent off towards the end of the game, and Columbus score from the resulting set piece. I mentioned Cucho being in form. Christian Ramirez is in crazy form too. You know, LAFC get a late goal after that, doesn't really matter all that much. Columbus score again after that, doesn't really matter all that much. But Darlington Nagbe, man, he's just so good. There's a little scuffle at the end of the game where Hinestroza and Murillo get sent off, and I kind of think both were unlucky to be sent off, especially Murillo, but really that didn't matter all that much either. And that was the game. Columbus, really, really good. LAFC still pretty good, but just not on the same level. I'm not sure that any team in North America is on the same level as the Columbus Crew right now. This was Pancake FC, the YouTube channel named after the fantasy team named after my dog. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For every person who does so, Pancake does get an extra treat. And speaking of those extra treats, let's go ahead and give her one right now. Pancake, 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 pancake. She's outside right now, I'm gonna let her in. Pancake, pancake, oh my goodness. Look at this little dog. Look at you. I don't know what voice I'm doing. What's up, Pancake? What's up? Oh my goodness, are you excited? Are you excited? Actually, so I was gonna give you a treat. You haven't even eaten your breakfast yet. Let's do that instead. You can get treats later. You hungry? Pancake hungry? Whatever Pancake gets. So right now this may not be a problem, but sometimes Pancake gets really nervous when she's supposed to eat. So I gotta like hype her up. So like I'm not kidding. My wife makes fun of me, but when it's time for her to eat, I'll just grab her people and I'll go like, woo, woo, yeah, Pancake, ready to eat? Ready? Are you ready, Pancake? It gets her all hyped up and ready. Ready? Sit down. Very good. Here you go. Go get it. Here you go. Here you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Here you go. Eat your food. Oh, so close. You were so close. Here you go. Eat your food. Here you go. I think I gotta get her started. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Here you go. Might have gotten her too hyped up. Here you go. Good job. Very good. Good job.